Hey, I'm KIC and welcome back to Chopping Down Trees. No, well, technically that is what I'm doing right this moment, but that's not primarily what we're going to be doing today, although clearly at least a couple of swings worth are going to factor in. Why? Because I literally just used the last of the wood to, well, get a fire going. Makes sense, right? Now, if you're wondering why, it's because we need more forged iron, which we'll talk about momentarily as soon as we chop down one more tree. Just one. We're not going crazy, okay? This really is not a show about lumberjacks, I promise you that. You probably know that by now, but nope. We got some building to do, all that sort of jazz. So we're just going to head right over here and we'll take a little detour. Because I know this is not where we're building, but it's close enough. And we're just going to go ahead and roll in and grab whatever we have, which happens to be that many. 37 forged irons. They don't look like irons, but they are forged. And we're just going to go ahead and back up the mini bike bus, and there we go. So here's what we need to do. We need to start things off by making a couple of doors. Now, for right now, I'm going to say I'm absolutely okay with using just some regular, standard two-space doors. I think that'll be all right. In the long run, well, you know, maybe we'll decide to change this. I'm not really sure. That kind of remains to be seen. So there we go. Boom, done. Perfect. And then if I could click on the right one, we'll do that, and then that, and then we'll go ahead and go one more. Why not? We'll do it. There. So we are now at the point where we need steel to upgrade these, and that'll go to vault doors on the next one. So that puts these three doors right here. Two doors. I was thinking of this one. Those two doors on the same level as this door and the same level as that door. So basically they are as upgraded as they can get without going to steel. So theoretically now, I mean, this isn't exactly super secure, but we're okay in here. But here's the big problem. We're running out of iron. I don't have a good solution to that right now, other than get more iron and get as much as possible. It's not really a solution when you stop and think about it. I mean, when you have, oh, I don't know, maybe a need for something, well, obviously you get that. That satisfies the need. How do you get that? I don't know. We'll figure that one out as we move along. We've got a couple of days to figure it out, is really what it comes down to. We're not going to be able to upgrade this to concrete anytime soon, and I say that both in reference to this building, the workshop, which is just a little square wonder, and this one, which is the 8-sided, not quite a tower, but it will be eventually. But we also need to figure out what our game plan is for how we're going to store stuff in here. Eventually, what I would like to do, and maybe what we'll do is we'll start on that right now, is I would like to get rid of, I'm going to say probably the center hole right here. The center block of asphalt. It's not a hole yet. I'm trying to make it a hole. And I also hope it's the center, because if it's not, this is going to be really unfortunate. But whatever. Eventually what I'd like to do is get rid of the entire asphalt floor. It was, I hate you, game. Don't change where I'm aiming. Just do it. And goodbye. Done. And I missed. All right, well, whatever. It's good enough. It's close enough that I'm not going to argue with it. We're going to use that right there as a placeholder for eventually what will be a land claim block. And theoretically it'll work. I don't really know. Whatever. We should be able to place multiples of them in single player mode, so that will be the plan. We also have a kind of a need for water here. So maybe what we'll do is, well, I mean, technically, did we get snow? Did I imagine getting snow? Maybe I only had the thought of getting snow. I don't know. I'm kind of confused now. I guess we got to go take care of food and water first things first. So let's go do that. And eventually, one of these days, I'd really like to finish off this marksman quest too. I mean, that probably will be a little while, but whatever. Look at that. We do have some murky water in there. I was going to say, pretty sure we have some. Here, can we do water? And can I add that to a favorite list so I can do this sort of thing. Perfect. I didn't realize that I favorited that one, but that's okay. I'll take that. Here, let's throw those in there. And what can we get for input? How long is that going to take? A minute? Perfect. So we'll just let that cook. That's fine. Grab a couple of those. I would really... Here, hold on. 126. Can I take one more out of there? 54. Perfect. Turn that on. That way we don't go increasing the heat too much. I don't want to go crazy with that. That's fine. That's good. We'll leave that right there. We're going to put these guys back in there. All those forged irons are going to go back in there. You can go in there. A lump of coal, you can go in there. Our scrap plastic can go in there. We'll just resort that bad boy. How are we doing in here? 2 scrap frames. We'll put those guys in there because they don't matter right now. And we are not carrying a hunting rifle, even though we have a bunch of rounds for one. Why is that? I seem to remember doing something about that. Not meaning to, but oh well. So here, we'll put our ammunition away, and I think this is probably going to be good enough for right now. We're going to have to get rolling. Nope. That doesn't work. There is no room in there. Here, let's put all of you in here. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. We have a ton of wood from something, and we still have 2 more of those guys to place. 2 more work tables to place. Let's put you in there because we don't need that. The M25, we don't need to carry around extra ammo for it. We've got 2 beer. I'm happy with carrying 2 beer. That's fine. Last thing we're going to do is drop off the glue. That's fine. And then let's go. I'm not going to pick up any more empty jars. I think we're good. But I don't know. I just, at the very least, I really want to take care of this quest. I feel like that's kind of holding things back just a touch. It's not really from a standpoint of practicality. It's really not holding anything back. But I would love to take care of it just so we could say we're done with it. Did I put a gun in here by chance? Man, everything is just so crammed in there. It's so tiny and such a pain to try and find anything in there. There are a lot of shotguns, by the way. And just guns in general. Holy cow. How did there get to be so many guns in there? I don't remember that, but clearly it happened. It's a thing. Actually, something else I thought about, too. One of the things I wanted to do was... Where's DWall's lost goods? If we make that one our current one, is it you right there? The one that's right out here? Because am I mistaken here? I think we have a shovel in here. Look at that. We sure do. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just go dig up his treasure because... Nope, here it is. It's like right here. Just need to drive a little more. I hate doing this. This is one of my least favorite things in the game, is digging these stupid things up. It's a terrible mechanic. I don't enjoy it. It's not fun. That's why I don't like it, just to be clear. So here's how we do this. We find a spot where we are standing on right here. I guess we're standing on this one. And then we go one direction until it's no longer flashing. Okay, so right here. And then we find about the midway point, which I'm going to say is about right there. And we go this way until it's no longer flashing right here. Because I think this one is not perfect. And then we go one more direction. So we hit all of our primary directions, northeast, southwest, not necessarily in that order, does not matter. Just so long as you go 2 and 2, you're fine. Why can I not place it there? Perfect. So now, theoretically, you can look at all of these frames and you can start digging right around where the center is. So somewhere right around where this tree is. So what I'm going to do is start digging, and when I've found something, or when I've given up because I hate digging for treasure, I'll let you know. Aha. There it is. There it is. And it's right about under that tree. It's funny, I was just thinking I gotta be getting really close Puffer coat, some shorts, 1 lead penny, 48 bullet tips, and 109mm rounds. I am thoroughly underwhelmed. I am so underwhelmed, I'm going to retrieve my frames. Because, you know what? I'm not going to leave them. It wasn't worth it. Whatever. Whatever. It's all good. I mean, seriously, it's okay. Not a big deal. We're able to mark that one done. We can take it off the list. So, to me, that's still a win. I mean, really. That's still a win. I can't seem to drive 55. My goodness. Bunch of spikes over here. Have we been to... Yikes! Yes, we have. I think that's where we went last time. Oh, my goodness. This bike is so fast now. It's actually kind of hard to drive it. It's a little challenging. I'm not seeing any creatures around, which is a little frustrating, but... You know, it is what it is. I see a lumberjack over there. That's a pretty good flashlight. We'll take that. Sure, why not? I was just kind of thinking maybe, with where we're at right now, we might need to actually start talking about setting up some defense. I kind of hate to do that, but we might be needing to do that shortly. What do we have here? We haven't been over here, have we? Oh, wow, we've reached the extent of the town, the little township that's kind of south of us. All right, well, here, let's go inside then. I mean, while we're here, we might as well, okay? Basket. Could actually use that a little right now. Here, let's go ahead and drink that. We can put that back. We'll scrap those shorts. The puffer coat. We'll scrap that. Maple seed, some dirt, plant fibers, penny, whatever. 1 penny, I'm not going to worry about. Maybe I should. I'm not going to. We'll take those chairs, though. There will be a use for the chairs. Don't worry. We'll have a use for them here. We need to switch tools out. Oh, man. I mean, this is one way to get a little extra metal, but it's not the most efficient way. We're going to have to repair Taza before too long here. My bad. Going to put that lockpick down there, since we're going to need that momentarily. Make sure I don't need to shank someone with a lockpick in here. Tap, 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 tap. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Another Beretta shotgun. That's always a good thing to see. Let's go to the roof before we do anything else. Look at that. Spiked club. I mean, it's a crappy one, but it's a spiked club. That should count for something. I'm happy to see it, even if I just triggered it for destruction. Minor details. Actually, you know what? Speaking of destruction, I just wanted to see what that would equate to. Not much. That club was sure worth quite a bit, though. Those cannot be scrapped. Okay. I just thought I would check. 79 short iron pipes. I don't remember. Wow, did all of those come from the air conditioner? Because if that's the case, that's actually a good chunk of metal. Maybe I'll have to check another air conditioner. I don't remember them dropping that many, but I gotta admit, I wasn't paying attention to that. I was looking at just metal, period. But that's cool. Oh, look at that. Another gun safe back here. That's interesting. Who puts a gun safe behind their toilet? That's... I don't know. Maybe more people do than I realize. Got some Remington parts in there. Those could be useful. Scrap that guy. I like these countertops, by the way. These are nice. Kind of like, kind of makes me think of like butcher block countertop, although I suspect it's supposed to be granite, and it's just the bad lighting that's making them look like something they're not. Yeah, definitely read that. And read those. I'm all aboard reading these things. Have we already read the masonry one? We sure have. So we'll move along. Okay. Well, that was good. That was good right there. Did we check the fridge? Not a thing. Perfect. Cool. All right. I enjoyed that. Let's get out of here. I mean, I suppose what we should do is hit right here and just go inside here. Zombies are bound to be running, and they are now officially running. So, got to be a little more careful now, a little more, I don't know, just paying a little more attention. That's really all it comes down to. I guess we'll keep those doorknobs for the moment. I mean, technically we are going to want some brass for some casings, but I don't know that we need, them right now. I guess, here, let's throw the doorknobs in there, bullet tips, electronics and electric stuff. Those can go in there. We should be able to wear that now. Not going to click that one in there, rather. That could be dangerous. And then here, let's just dismantle a couple of these guys. I mean, it's so fast, and that's a fairly sizable... I thought I heard someone, but I don't see him. A fairly sizable chunk of... Ooh, look at that. Let's eat the roasted bear pie. Fairly sizable chunk of metal. So I'm okay with that. Can we scrap that down? Those guys we can't. The mechanical ones we can. Broken glass. I feel like there was some reason to keep broken glass, but I don't remember what it was. So I'm not going to, okay? Just not going to do it. Here, let's turn the light on so we can see a little better. And maybe what we'll do is we'll just hit a couple of these, oh, hello, houses over here. Or maybe there are some other stores we haven't hit yet. I mean, I'm sure there are all sorts of things we haven't hit. We haven't hit the Mario house. I don't remember what's in there. Maybe we'll go hit the Mario house. Let's do that. They apparently don't want us to come inside because there are barbed wires and metal fences everywhere. There's either a burning guy or something along those lines around here. Some coal on the ground or something. Wow, that bear pie went from like 9 to 0 with a 1 and another 0 in front of it. And by that, I mean, that was filling. Holy cow. Wow, that does remind me. Oh, look at that. We got a new Taz's. Excellent. Well, then here, let's go ahead and just repair the new one. And maybe we'll repair the old one, too. Just for giggles. Oh, man, hold on. I gotta stop. Never mind. I was going to say, I gotta stop that scrap order, because that's going to take too long. But no, it finished up. Just go ahead and turn that right into a bandage immediately. I don't want to mess around with that. That's good. Speaking of, I should probably take that guy off and put you down there at this point. I vaguely remember this building. I know we've been in one before in the previous series. Probably not in Valmod. I'm pretty sure it was in War of the Walkers. Could have been Valmod. Nope, not even going to acknowledge the rocket. You're welcome. I will grab the knife. It's like a Montessori school or something. I don't know. Some sort of weird, crazy school type thing. Maybe it's supposed to be like a private university or something. Some sort of private school, though. Rocket launcher, receiver, and electrical parts. We're actually out of inventory. That's excellent. Why don't you just go ahead and have a seat, zombie businessman, while I decide what I want to destroy to make more stuff fit in our inventory. Or go back to the bike. I suppose that's a possibility, too. Nope. That's what I was trying to do. Nope. Don't get up. Just don't do it. There are a lot of chairs in this room. I don't know, maybe we can drop the worms? I feel like we don't really need the worms. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't really want to drop Tazas yet either. Although I think we did switch one out at some point, and honestly, as soon as we get some better steel tools, man, I combine that into stools, we'll be fine. Ah, crap. I do want the duct tape. So scrap that, take the duct tape. What do you have in here? Pistol receiver, and we'll just scrap that guy. That's fine. I don't even know. Do we have what it takes to put a rocket launcher together? Sure don't. If only there were a way to learn that. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. We'll get around to that quest eventually. I'm just glad we found a new Taza. That's pretty awesome. Just close that door. Don't need to leave that open. That's kind of funny. Look at that. Look at that. It's perfectly seated right there on the couch without a head. I hope I remember to make that the screenshot for the episode, because that is a good one. Oh, those are a lot of slugs. And bye-bye body. Just like that, it's gone. Let's change out some glass jars for slugs. And then we'll figure out what we do on the next one. So far, so good. That all worked. We don't have... And I realize I left the other one behind. It's okay. And I know I did. I'm going to leave that one behind too. Talking about schematics and stuff. We're just going to leave them. It'll be okay. I know. They can be scrapped down and sold. I know. It'll be alright. We don't need to worry about it this time. Kind of low on inventory space, and... There you are. I told you I could hear you. And we really need to start moving stuff into the proper new base. And just haven't yet, so... You know. We'll get around to that. Let's put Taza in there. I don't think we'll find any more slugs. I would suspect we won't. That's a kind of rare find, really. Surprised we don't have any more steel arrows in there. That really is a surprise to me. Before we leave, because I'm really curious now. Now that I have the inventory space to do this. Forgot we got to get through this room too. My bad. This is where this place gets creepy to me, and I think Colt is this room right here. That and also the Alcoholics Anonymous room upstairs, or whatever that was. This place is just a little on the creepy side to me. Like maybe it's supposed to be, well, you know what? I won't even say it. But it's definitely a little creepy. Here, while you're doing that, we'll switch those tools out right there. And we'll use the other one. Okay, you're wood. Just thought I'd check. There would be better ways to do that, but it's okay. Are there any more chairs out here? Okay. The last thing I wanted to check was this guy right over here. So there's an air conditioner right here, and I was asking the question, where did all those iron pipes come from? Not from the air conditioner. So noted. But a good chunk of them did. Like a good, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something. It's okay. Ah, land on the couch. It'll cushion the fall. Because that's how couches work in this game, in case you didn't know it. Perfect. That's looking good right there. Holy cow. That bike is so loaded with crap right now. I mean, where did we even begin? Can we... We can do that, but we need an engine and handlebars and an auger blade. So can we make... I know. I typed a G. I know. I had to wait. Can we make an auger blade? Maybe we can. Let's head back home. And let's see if we can make ourselves an auger. Because if we can, we've got engines galore. And we theoretically can manufacture the stuff we need to put together a decent auger. Not great, but certainly good enough to make getting rid of asphalt a pretty menial task, rather than an incredibly laborious and time-consuming one. Not to mention, maybe it would make digging into the ground after treasure chest a little more tolerable. That would be good. Holy cow. The joys of driving at night through the forest in the game trying to load everything at the same time. Yikes. Oh, crap. I'm stuck! I'm stuck! There we go. Alright, buddy. You wander on. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm just going to turn that off right now, okay? So let's see if we have what it takes to make some stuff over here. This guy has actually finally run out of wood, which means it has run out of stuff to process, which is interesting. It's okay, though. Handlebars. I think we're going to need all of that stuff over there. So we're going to need some pipes. Fine. So can we do auger stuff in here? Because I suspect we would do it in here. An auger blade. And a weaponsmithing workstation. So a regular workbench and... Really? Is that true? This is a regular workbench. Cannot make that one. Cannot make that one. Cannot make that one. Cannot make that one. So we need a weaponsmithing workstation. I don't think we have one of those because we haven't gone through all this stuff yet. We still have this stupid quest to do, which I cannot seem to find any animals whatsoever, chicken or otherwise. Probably driving past them and not paying attention in the slightest, and that's a shame. So that one absolutely cannot be done in here, even though it doesn't take much to do it. So there you have it. That's where we're going to leave it. On that disappointing note, I'm going to call it an episode. So I want to put this another extra Beretta shotgun back and hunting rifle, apparently. And that's where we're going to leave things. And I will catch you on the next one. So until then, thanks for watching. See you later.